UFC 230.
Yeah.
It's about 2.5 weeks away, November 3rd, at MSG.
It's coming.
I'm surprised that the card is still taking shape. You're adding fights, you're removing fights. I mean, you know the fight card, you know the main event in DC, Black Beast.
Listen, when it was young Jacek, when it was going to be Shevchenko against Eubanks,
yes,
I was ready to mail it in and say I'm not even going to watch that card.
Right.
Luckily, I had a sneaking suspicion that was not going to be the main event, and so for that one to have fallen out, I'm okay with, because we know at least we got the Black Beast and the DC fight, right?
Yes.
But to your point, I mean, yeah, that card is so sloppy. Like, how about we get the fights booked 2 months before, and everyone gets excited for it, as opposed to like this in-out situation.
And now who's out again is also Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
The nagging hip injury, he's out of his fight with Nate Diaz.
And that's a big blow, because that was a fight that I know everyone was kind of looking forward to, especially if it was going to be at the 165 like we touched on earlier.
Yes.
I mean, that would have been...
Which it wasn't, but if it were to, that would have been fantastic. But, so now Dustin's out, which I think was the fight on the card, because it had title implications too. But now what you're doing is you're manufacturing something and giving it to us, and I don't know if I'm buying what they're selling.
Yeah.
Black Beast just said he doesn't want to fight in a title because he can't go 5 rounds. Literally, he said that a week ago.
Verbatim,
DC comes out the other day saying, my hand isn't 100%, but I'm still going to take this fight. Like, why fight that? Why put this on for us? You know, it just seems like you're just trying to put something together, glue it together, and say, here, buy it for $65.
It's a fight that, of course, I'm going to watch, but you know that in terms of the setup or the build-up for this fight, I mean, everyone knows what the outcome of that fight is probably going to be. It's going to be a DC win over Black Beast. Now, we know that the fact that DC's injury actually might make that fight more compelling.
Right.
Because if he didn't have that injury, I think it's almost like, he's
Yeah.
running over him. So I'm actually a little bit encouraged by the fact that DC has a hand injury.
Maybe he's playing possum too and just trying to make it seem like it's more fair of a fight.
Maybe he is. And then the amount of times that I've slept on Black Beast makes me I have to pause myself and just say, is it possible that he can get this done? Because if it is, and all of a sudden you have a very compelling fight, it's just that from where I'm sitting right now, I mean, that looks impossible.
And he deserves this fight.
He does.
When you look at his record, he does deserve it. I just don't know if he deserves it in less than 1 month's time from his previous fight, which was a long fight that he was losing. So he did go through a battle, and now he's jumping back for a title. I mean, the rest of the card, to me, is pretty intriguing, and that's what I'm looking forward to more so than anything.
And I think that's what gets lost in all this kind of craziness and melee as well, is that the card is still quite solid.
Yes.
Obviously, you're not getting the fight off top that you really wanted in terms of like a marquee Nate Diaz Poirier fight.
Right.
But there are some good fights on there. Namely, I mean, the one I'm the most hyped for, Brunson,
Adesanya.
Yeah, because these are guys that probably, if they had done better promo, they could have had that be a more marquee fight on this. Right, Adesanya.
I think that's a main event of another show, right?
Yeah, for sure.
For like maybe an FX show or whatever their regional shows are.
Yeah. So that fight is crazy. What else is on?
Well, I like the Weidman Rockhold rematch. I think that one's intriguing. I think that's another main event of an FX card.
Huge.
So they are giving us top to bottom what we're looking for. I just don't need them to throw this title fight in and tell me that this is the best card, for MSG. It just doesn't work.
I mean, Derrick Lewis has earned a title shot. And so if someone earns a title shot, guess what? You give them a real title shot, right?
Yes.
You give them 3 months to prepare, really get ready, and then that shows that you respect them as opposed to like, oh, just hop in, take this.
Yeah.
That's where
Before DC fights Brock, we just want him to be active here.
Exactly.
Put him in there.
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense to me. We're still going to watch the card.
Of course.
It goes down in like 2.5 weeks, November 3rd, MSG.
Yeah.
Are you guys amped about the card? Let us know in the comments below.
Oh, man.
And we'll give you a preview video just before it goes down.
Okay, that's going to be fun.
That'll be good. That'll be good.